A trading plan is essential for any profitable trader. The saying goes, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. Your trading should be treated just like a business, and like any profitable business, a business plan is required to ensure the longevity of that business. Trading should be treated the same, and today we're going to be discussing exactly how you can write your own trading plan to ensure that you become a profitable trader. What is going on, guys? It's Thomas here, and today we're going to be discussing step by step how you can create and write your own trading plan. Now, a trading plan is crucial in becoming a profitable trader. You need to be able to write down in detail exactly step by step how you take each trade, how you manage each trade, and how you exit each trade. Now, your trading plan should be so detailed that someone that has absolutely no experience in how to trade would be able to pick up your trading plan and read through it and be able to execute trades the same way you do. So let's discuss exactly what you need to put in this plan to be able to do so. Now, the first thing to have in your trading plan is what are your trading beliefs? Now, this may sound a bit wishy-washy, but it's important to write down exactly what your beliefs are in the market. Just like in a business plan, you'd be writing down what the gaps in the market and why you decided to create the business. This should be the same in your trading. Is there a specific gap in the market that you found, or is there a specific passion that you have in your trading that's drawn you into becoming a trader? What are your beliefs in the market? What are your beliefs on how to trade the markets? This all should be written down within your trading plan. The saying goes, where the focus flows, the energy goes. I guarantee writing your trading beliefs down will assist in the long run of you becoming a profitable trader. Now, the next thing to cover within your trading plan is your money management. Now, this is one of the more important parts of your trading plan. This will outline exactly how much risk you're allowed to take on a trade, how many trades you can take at once, and basically anything to do with managing your positions. Now, the first thing would be to outline exactly how much risk you're allowed to take on an individual trade. You may have different systems that you trade, and you may have different risk appetites for those systems, so it's important to write down how much you're allowed to risk on an individual trade. As an example, I have two different systems that I trade. For one system, I'm allowed 2% risk per trade, and for the other system, I'm only allowed 1% risk per trade. So these are the type of details you should be having within your trading plan. On top of this, you should also discuss your trading exposure. Do you have a certain amount of trades you're allowed to have at one specific time? Do you have a certain amount of trades in a specific asset you're allowed to have at one specific time? As an example, I'm only allowed to take 3 trades for the same pair at one specific time, and it's these type of rules that you need to outline within your trading system. Another element of your money management is the times that you're allowed to trade. Are you allowed to take trades at only specific times, and you're allowed to only manage positions at certain specific times? I personally use limit orders, so I can execute trades at any time. However, I only allow myself to manage trades manually during the hours of 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. or basically the times that I typically be able to get in front of a computer or a phone. So it's important to outline exactly when you'll be allowed to take trades and when you'll be allowed to manage the positions on your active trades. Now, the next thing to include is what assets you're allowed to trade. Do you have specific pairs or currencies or commodities or specific assets that you're allowed to trade? And is there certain assets that you trade in certain systems? This all needs to be outlined within your plan in details of what assets you're allowed to trade and what systems you're allowed to trade those assets. And this should be the same with news events. Are you allowed to trade only during specific news events? Is there certain news events that you remove yourself from the market? I personally don't trade during high impact news, and how you treat news should be outlined within your trading plan. And lastly, and most importantly, is outlining your trading system. Now, your trading system is a step-by-step guide of exactly how to and what you need to look for in the market to be able to enter trades, manage trades, and exit trades. Now, if you have a certain trading system and you've back-tested the system, you need to be writing down the rules of execution for that system. And the first place to start is the entry. Now, I typically recommend writing this part of your trading plan in an if-then statement. So if you have certain guidelines or you have certain indicators or patterns that you do use and you need to see, write it in a way that's very simple to be able to follow through. So if something happens, then you need to look for something else. So an example for my system is if a bullish engulfing happens on the daily candle, then drop to the hourly. On the hourly, is there a naked level? If there is a naked level, then add an entry point at this naked level. So this should be the type of rules that you should be writing within your plan. really detailed on exactly what you need to see in the market to be able to place an entry. Now, I personally recommend even writing this in a flow chart, so it's very simple and graphical of exactly how you can enter trades and what you need to do and what you need to see to be able to do so. Now, the same should go for your stops. Do you have certain rules and certain places that you need to be placing your stops? This should be all written in detail in regards to where you place your stops and what you need to see to be able to place your stops in those places. And same with targets. Are your targets at certain levels? Are you ambiguous and mainly based off price action, or is there certain Fibonacci points or certain indicators that you need to do or see to be able to place those targets at? Next, you need to also outline exactly how you'll be managing those positions. Once you've entered into a trade, do you actively manage the position or do you let it go towards your stops and your targets? If you do actively manage the position, what do you need to see to happen with price action or with your certain indicators or whatever it may be to be able to move those stops or move those targets? Managing a system correctly can make or break a system, so it's important to have it outlined in detail exactly how you'll be managing those trades. Finally, outline exactly how you'll be able to exit a trade. Do you only exit once those initial stops or targets are hit, or is there certain price action or certain things that could happen that allow you to exit the trade beforehand? And the reason we're going through all this in so much detail is just so it's black and white. When it comes to trading, emotions will get involved. So it's important to have a document that outlines in black and white exactly how you enter, how you manage, and how you exit trades. And that way you can refer to this document and ensure that you're always following your rules. If you're following your rules and the rules and system that you're trading is back tested and profitable, then you're not going to have an issue with emotions in the future. If you can remove the emotions from trading and you have a profitable system, then I guarantee you are going to be a profitable trader. And the easiest way to do this is by writing a trading plan. Now, writing the trading plan definitely isn't the most exciting part of becoming a trader. However, it is one of the most essential parts in your trading journey, and I highly recommend writing the trading plan because it will definitely make you a more profitable trader. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you do have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. I've also added a link in the bio in regards to a template for a trading plan. But if you do have any questions, please feel free to comment. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next time.